And here we are with Joel Miranda from Sick Feel. Welcome, Joel.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for the opportunity. Again, this is like the second time that we got the chance to talk with you. And this is the best time because we got a lot of reactions about the new album Chapters of Hate coming from different countries. So we are excited right now about everything that is going to happen. And well, what better time to talk with you, Helmut, that with a new album release?
So we had the album coming out a week ago. It's on the 15th. Um, so you said you had a good reaction on the album. Give us some feedback. What do people say? What's going on?
Well, after we talked the last week, and we didn't have the chance to finish all the interview at that time because all the problems that we got new reactions coming from Spain, coming from Oslo, Norway, and also Mexico. And right now, a person from Norway, he's starting to make a review about the whole album. So we're waiting
Cool.
for it. So it will be great for us. It's cool, and obviously we got reactions and opinions here in our country, Venezuela. In fact, one person, an important person from a media here in Venezuela, named Gabriel from Dragones del Metal. That's the name of the media. He made a reaction about the whole album. So we really appreciate everything that people is telling about the album. Until now, it has been good comments, so we're proud of this album, and we are thankful to you for gave us the opportunity. So let's see what's next.
That's really great. Look, I am very happy with you guys. The amount of work you put in terms of promotion and marketing, the video you did, a fantastic video. Really enjoyed it. As sick and feel as it's possible. But
I
also, what
know.
I'm really appreciating is it seems to be a big vibe behind you and Overhate and now also Matastor, because we got three really good metal bands from Venezuela, and it seems I'm getting so much gratitude from people from Venezuela who are saying, wow, Venezuela has always had great metal bands and great rock bands, and now we're getting some appreciation around the world. So that makes me really happy.
Well, let me tell first, welcome to the family, to our friends from Natastor, because this is a great opportunity to them. We know them from a long time. Ozzy, Paul, Juan, and all the guys. They are really hardworking guys. So this is like the best chance for them in order to expand, to spread the word. And yeah, we got a really good lineup with Overhead, Natasha, and Sigfield, and this is like a tiny portion of the big amount of good bands, with local bands that we got in Venezuela, my country. So I hope we got the opportunity to keep spreading the word. And something that I have noticed, it's like a lot of bands right now from Venezuela, they are taking like the same example as we did, and they are signing with different labels outside, and different bands like Anorexia, Soaxi, and friends, musician friends. And it's cool because it looks like we opened like a door, so everybody is doing the same, which is great. For me, it's amazing because we are, like I told before, we're spreading the metal word from Venezuela, coming from Venezuela to the world. So it's cool. It's great.
We just said you were just frozen a bit, but it's okay. The audio kept going, so it's fine. Look, to be honest, I had, I think, four other bands from Venezuela contacting me to ask if I can sign them. Actually, one from Puerto Rico, but with a Venezuelan manager. And I said, look, slow down a bit. I just really now need some time to integrate Sick Feel and Natastor and work with the new album also of Overhate, and it's too much for me to process to bring in more people. But there's a big drive to work with us and work with Wolf Entertainment, which is really wonderful. And also, it really has opened windows into South America for Wolf Entertainment artists that before people down there didn't know about us. So it really goes both ways. We are being helpful in spreading your work and your music in the States and in Europe, but also you are helpful to spread the work and the music of all our other artists in South America. So it's a really great um, collaboration, I feel.
I think it's great. I think I'm gonna be honest with you. This is my honest opinion. The work that you have been doing with us in the metal scene here in Venezuela is great because it's difficult to have this kind of opportunity. And I know that we got talent, a lot of talent here in Venezuela. So for all the bands like Overhate and Attacker and all other bands that maybe they could sign later with you, who knows, in the future, it's a great opportunity because I know that we got talent, and I know that we need to show this to the world.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And look, you know, I'm a sax player, I'm a flute player, I'm a producer, but I'm not really a metalhead. You know, an
I
old
know.
rock head and stuff, but I'm not really a metalhead. But when I listen to you and the other guys, you are brilliant. You know, I mean, just the technical uh, uh, brilliance, and I mean, you guys are super tight, and the runs that you're playing and the mixes are great, and so quality wise, you're really performing on the highest level, and it's a great pleasure for me to be able to help to spread that quality of metal music to the world, and help being part of it to share it with other countries and other continents. So it's wonderful.
It's cool. Like I told before, we need to try to take it to the other level. And I think what better way that with Wolf Entertainment. It's a great way. So obviously, right now we are planning to have new things for everybody coming from Chapters of Hate, the new album, and we're gonna try to be like the most professional that we can because I think right now we are not only representing the field, we are representing Wolf Entertainment. We are proud. We are
And
proud of being part of
Venezuela.
this family.
And
Exactly.
Venezuela, absolutely, you know. Um, so what's the plan? Are you going to do another video on the album, or what's going on there?
Well, and new videos are coming. Obviously, we're living in a pandemic situation, which make difficult to be on stage, to tour. So obviously, we're working on a lot of new material. In fact, we got an important reunion yesterday with part of our crew in order to keep working in the visual content coming from Sick Field on the new album. So yeah, and obviously we're preparing besides the digital platforms and all the different releases that we got there. We are preparing the also the material, the normal physical material in CDs for those people that they are collectors and they want to have the CD. So we're gonna have a pre-order in that department. So let's see how everything end up because we're really working hard in order to continue with the promotion of Chapters of Faith.
Wonderful. And then for me personally, ultimately, when the whole virus situation gets better, I want to tour you guys in Europe at least, hopefully in the States too, but definitely want to be able to bring you over here. So in order to do that, we have to have many fans so that
Of
we
course.
can fill the venues that you're playing in and pay for your trip to come over, and so it doesn't become a financial nightmare for anybody. And I think that's really what we're doing at the moment. We're introducing you to the metal scene in Europe so that by the time we are ready to bring you over and tour you, we can play bigger venues with, and hopefully the three of you. Wouldn't that be great if we get
That would be brutal.
Overhead and Siegfried and Natastor and you guys tour together? I come with you. I show you Europe. We would have a ball.
Magnus is going to unleash in that tour. We're going to show
Absolutely.
you the metal tour.
Absolutely. So I've already introduced the whole concept to the promoter I'm working with out of Berlin, who does a lot of concerts in all over Europe. So he says, okay, that's all good, but we need fans. We need a massive, solid fan base, and this is really what we are creating at the moment. This is what we're doing to be able to tour you.
No, of course, it's necessary. If we want to take it to the other level, obviously we need to build that fan base. I think every band needs to be to work on that in order
Yes.
to see, the results. So it's
Yeah.
part of being a musician, it's part of being a band, and to promote your band, and it's part of this music business that we are, because at the end it's a business. We need to
Yes.
to see it like this, and we honestly we hope to have a chance to tour Europe. It will be a dream come true for me, and I know for the other guys of the other bands, not only Sickfield, Overhay and Atastor, because I think we are prepared. I think we got
I think you're ready.
the
Absolutely. You've been nailing it over here. I know. And you know that in Europe there's a big metal scene. And so
of course.
I'm sure that in terms of quality and in terms of song writing and in terms of, just the overall production of how you perform, you're up there with the best bands in Europe. I had actually a friend of mine, French guy, excuse me, he saw the Nutter Store video and he said, "Wow, these guys are amazing. They're up there with Rammstein." So
Cool.
that's really a nice feedback. And I know once we get you guys touring, we'll be very successful, and that's really what I'd like to do.
That's great. That's great. So we hope for that, and obviously that's part of our plans uh, with Siegfried. And I'm sure that I'm talking for the other guys from Overhay and Natastor. They're obviously they are part of this big family that we call Wolf Entertainment. We got a different name now. It's like the Wolf Crew.
Ooh.
Which is great. It's a great name.
It's
And
great,
we're going to
yes.
send you a picture. We got the chance to celebrate last week on Saturday last weekend, and we got that picture that we're going to release with part of the Wolf Crew.
Wonderful. Yeah, you
So
guys had a barbecue together, right?
yeah, we got a
Yeah, no,
barbecue. So we had a chance to celebrate.
Giancarlo sent me a little video of that.
Ah, that's great. That's
Yeah,
great. I didn't know
showing
that.
you. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Joel, at the end of the interview, which we're doing for Wolf Entertainment Radio, would you like to say anything to your fans? Um, Anything you want to still let them know?
Oh, of course, of course. Well, first, we are thankful enough for everything that you have comment about the video and also about the whole album. So thank you very, very much for all your support. People from coming from Germany, people coming from Finland, Norway, Spain, Mexico, Argentina, Bolivia, and different parts of the world. Thank you very much. And obviously, our homeland, Venezuela. So be prepared, because this is not like the last video that you're going to see. It's not the last thing that you're going to see coming from us. We're preparing a lot of good material, and well, stay safe. Be careful with everything, because we are still in a pandemic situation. We love you guys, because thank you very much. Honestly, for all those people that try to contact me by my inbox, and also with the band, all the good messages. Thank you very much. That's the word. That for me is the important word for everyone. Thank you very much for everything.
Wonderful. And can I just add, okay, it's fine to stream it, but if you have few euros or few dollars left over, buy the album. because it makes a big
Of
difference
course, of course.
to the band if you actually spend the $10 and buy the album. And you know,
Exactly. Go to Spotify and Deezer
if
and
yeah,
find your digital
yeah, you can.
copy.
Everybody can go streaming forever, but if everybody buys an album, it's $10. It doesn't hurt anybody, but it makes a difference. If 10,000 people buy an album for €10, $10, that's $100,000. That gives you production money for the next 5 years. It makes a difference,
Exactly.
and I keep saying, okay, you can stream everything forever, but if you sound like something, if you really like an album, in the old days we used to go and buy a record, look at it for hours and days and weeks and months. But in order to support the band, I can only just encourage you, buy the album. Spend the $10 or $8 or whatever it is, and that would be really great.
Exactly. That will be a good support for all in order to continue and to work
Yes.
in the next album. So go buy the album. You can find it in different and the most important digital platforms around the world: Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Bandcamp, whatever you
It's
want.
everywhere.
Just go buy the album, enjoy it, and give us your feedback in order to know what are your thoughts about the album.
Wonderful. Well, Joel, thank you so very much for the interview. And
Thank you, man.
I'm sure we're going to do it very soon again.
Of course, we hope we do. But with beer, this is water, guys. This is water. It's not beer. This is water. That's
it's
my beer.
it's
Helmut
evening
Hassens
here,
today.
so I gotta drink a beer.
No problem. Cheers to you, my friend. So thank you very
Okay,
much,
brother.
guys. Thank you very
Let's
much.
speak very soon.